we're back. Another episode of our 6 Max Poker Time session. Playing both PLO and Hold'em, Grant. It's been a blast.
One game is not enough.
Wait. Before Aaron has
having
done
a good
anything.
time.
So LA just all in. Here's my cards.
We're playing just this one hand of PLO, then we're going to go back to 6 more of Hold'em. Doing orbit by orbit.
Aaron says he has 4 cards. I call his hand's dead.
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
So I'm in the 3 seat.
I love Aaron.
And Josh is doing, and as soon as LA flips over 4 cards, me and Josh immediately our eyes meet, and we're just like, what the fuck is going on?
Scoop the two.
And
Scoop the two
immediately
cards.
me and Josh are like trying to figure out like how did
Timmer's
he
got a hand that just good enough to open on the button.
It's probably a little bit more than just good enough.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know.
But there was only one board.
Yeah.
And presumably there was not an amount of money in the middle that made
Dan
it
Ross
made
is
sense.
pretty easy to defend with this hand.
But he was drunk.
Ace 10-9-5 double suited.
I mean, that.
He folds a lot though in non-hold'em games. He's like trying to avoid spots a lot of the time.
This would be, I think, an absurd fold though.
Oh, he 3-bets it actually.
Did he? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Acceptable.
Why?
That's a
I just
surprise.
don't understand why. Like.
Timmer does call, and here we go.
Also, why would he show you his 4 cards or turn his hand?
Well, Timmer flops
but
the
the 4
wrap.
cards make sense.
The
'cause
wrong
he
way
thinks
wrap.
They're playing. Yeah. But
No, I think he was.
It's like he thinks he's calling all in or something.
Not so much really for Dan, though.
It's
got a
the other
10.
person is all
Like I
in.
said,
It's got a
there's
10.
a lot of PB involved.
Yeah. I did see him like.
Looked like Dan Ross bet maybe full
catastrophically
pot there,
misunderstand
225.
what
Timmer's
Bob
looks like he's cutting out raising chips. I like this aggressive Timmer action. Oh no, that's a
That's a
call.
call.
Never mind.
So you hate it.
Dan Ross only with 825 left. I think a shove probably works better or a pot size raise. Anyway, Timmer gets there.
No, he doesn't. Because Dan
Well,
Ross
Dan-
makes a flush.
Dan also gets
That's
there.
something that we missed there.
They
Yeah, the
both
10
get
flush
there.
draw.
Well, we couldn't see the board very easily. Yeah. And the board wasn't up.
I won't do it. I told
Well,
him.
Timmer's probably gonna have to call this one off. I mean, he doesn't have to, but it's pretty reasonable too. With Broadway here.
It sucks.
I'm not by.
You're drawing dead a lot.
He hasn't been here.
Well, that's what he's thinking about.
It would be really nice to have a set with Broadway, you know, so you could have redraws.
Yep. 2 pair at least. Be nice to have an 8 in your hand with the ace, so you have a little bit of bailout kind of cards, but he's got just 1 pair to go with his Broadway, and that ain't gonna help him at all. Timmer's really thinking this one over.
I mean, what do you do here? You just call, hope it's okay?
I mean, Dan's so short, I might just feel like I have to call. You know,
You might be getting free rolled by the type of hand that we
Yes,
just mentioned. You know,
that's
the
true.
Broadway with the set or 2 pair.
That is correct.
Under on 200.
This is worse than that, to be clear. But
Oh, yeah, this
there's
is
not that
just-
many good scenarios.
You could be up against a big
Wow.
top set or something like that.
He
That's,
makes the fold. That's a
pretty good.
conservative fold, but you know,
Good job.
honestly, I don't know if it's right or wrong.
it might be right. It might be right.
185.
I don't know either. That sucks for Dan that you can't get value against that hand.
Nice hand, Dan.
Like, how are you supposed to get any value at all if you can't get value against
Yeah,
that
you're
hand?
not going to get called by a weaker flush that often then.
Honestly, like
No. I mean, I assume a weaker flush will call, but he just doesn't have very many of those,
Yeah,
right?
it's hard.
How do you know that?
because I was there. Because my
Because
That's
he
not a
was
reason.
in
no,
the
that
bathroom.
it's a reason because I was physically watching LA the entire time, and LA was just as confused
Oh, shit.
as
Sorry.
everybody else as to why he had 4 cards.
So why did he turn his cards
He
over
was
early?
just when he flipped it over, it was immediate shock.
He just only turned over 2 cards, right?
No, he
Between
turned
me,
over
him,
all
and Josh,
boards.
we're all looking at each other like
65.
LA
I
almost
think he
seemed
was
more
Back to
trying
Hold'em.
Aaron
than
error.
we were as to
I think he was trying to.
why do I
get
have
Aaron
4
error.
cards? Like he was that just kind of drunk and out of it. He didn't know why. He
But the 4 cards part is just like not even the most important part here. It's why did you turn over your hand in the first place?
You want me?
Well, because
okay, I know this is crazy. He turned over his hand to be nice. It's insane.
Yeah.
but
No.
he
I
had
get
a
that.
full
I
house.
get
It
that.
was, and Aaron had Broadway, and he was turning over his hand to give Aaron air to be nice to say fold
Yeah.
your hand.
And
And then when
I
he
believe
flipped
he would
his
do that.
hand, it was like.
Quite a flop
Like,
for Danny's hand here.
Why do I have 4 cards? And
The
me
thing
and
is
Josh-
that
We're on to the
you're
5,
out
10,
trying to
20
get
no
all
limit
the money.
Hold'em game, 3 blinds.
Have you?
Pretty good when you're 6 max.
Well, that's not weird for LA to do. So.
So Danny did not check.
The whole thing was like very
He's just
hard
going to bet
dissect
200. He's going to lead right into everyone, and
That should do it.
So seat 2 wasn't
should and
there,
it does.
and Josh Short pitched his cards, and then
Yeah.
he just.
oh, in fact,
because
he
here's
checked
the
through on the
thing,
flop.
if
It looks
LA
like,
is
and then a
angled
5 came on the turn, and then
Oh.
Danny
and
bet.
then
Well, that makes sense too.
It does.
he's
He wasn't angling.
Right.
Someday we'll learn what's going
It's
on.
hard to know sometimes.
if he
It's a little
knows that
unclear.
there's 4 cards in a hold'em hand, right?
Kind of like Stewart's hoodie.
He's
little
never
unclear.
gonna
Unclear, yeah.
deliver.
And eat the others.
He's gonna try and. He's
Like
not
it,
throwing all 4
unclear
of
as to
them
whether or
down.
not he meant to wear it.
Unclear as to whether or not he understood the fashion disaster that he is with the combination of hair, hoodie.
And face.
All right, let's keep going on this 5, 10, 20 lark.
No, because Aaron.
All of
Fuck
his
you.
It's a
Here's
voyage.
some money.
Because
Threw
Aaron.
his entire stack to Aaron.
Wow.
No, because Aaron was sticking up for himself, saying, "Hey, anywhere else I get the full pot," because he's at showdown with 4 cards. Like
Yeah.
he has the dead hand.
Yeah.
And if he has 1 card there, his hand's dead. If he has 3 cards, his
Danny
hand's
will
dead.
likely
If he
be
has
raising
10
this
cards,
hand.
his hand's dead. 65.
Indeed, he does.
Aaron says that.
I think it's just a 3x.
No, just to say
That's
it.
65.
And then
And you're suited against Danny and you have position. It's probably good to call. You're deep.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't so much that. 'cause
That's
Aaron
pretty
was
straightforward.
like that.
Stewart does flop best. That's the kind of board he may struggle to hold on for more than one street, but
Danny just checks it right away, which is a bit odd. Kind of unexpected.
yep,
This board is his board.
for
Good,
sure.
Good card for Stewart.
Great card for Stewart. Time for Danny to start bluffing, right? Yep.
He's repping King Queen now, something like that.
Feels like a bad ace or a king. I guess it could be a hand like 2 jacks, 2 tens. Also.
Yeah,
I was standing.
all
Stewart-
better than Stewart's hand at least, so that's good.
Yep. Stewart never folding on that turn.
Josh, like,
Well, Danny can take a shot here. Stewart only has a deuce if
normally
Danny can
LA
fire
was
again.
his hand with
Would you fire
I don't
again
know if
with
I would
King
be
Queen?
able
Would
You
you
need to
fire
have-
again with Ace 5?
You need to have made 2 pair. You need to have like hit like King 9 or something, I think, right?
And that's
And
uh,
it's like-
it's a decent sized pot for the old 10 deuce.
It's like,
Yeah, that's pretty good. Maybe King Queen could fire again. Go really thin.
Yeah, you could.
if I did
King
notice,
King 9, but like much worse than King Queen if it isn't gonna fire, right?
I
Yeah,
don't
but
think
let-
so.
yeah.
I
Stud
think you're
deals
right.
don't exist except as part of a mix. Heads up, really?
Yeah.
What a treat we're bringing to the
That
viewers,
blows
though.
my
Huh?
mind
This
that that was
treat!
ever a thing.
5, 10, 20, 6 max cash game with these characters.
Caremio, the orangest man of all. The orangest of
Live
the
or
orange.
online?
Yep. See how comfortably he just raised that too?
You know why he's wearing that?
Blows my mind that
I
was
do
ever a
not,
form
but
of
I'd
this.
love
I mean,
to
that sounds
find
great.
out.
Well, we'll find out after this hand.
Okay.
Because we've got a bit of a clash coming here.
Dan Ross has the right kind of hand up against Caremio.
Yeah.
And he is going to make him pay.
Raz is fun.
The 6 max nature of this, even though
Raz
it's
just, like,
technically under the gun and under the gun plus 1.
want to it.
But really, it's
There's no folding.
it's hijack
A hand
cutoff,
like- yeah.
really.
There's no folding a hand like Ace Queen here. That's for sure.
It's obviously better to think of it as hijack cutoff than
Yep.
under the gun and under the gun plus
course.
one.
There's the call.
You could be
And
really.
Dan Ross
You could be
in
really
pretty
bored
good shape here,
that.
in position. Well,
A little bit of something for each player. They want each other's cards now.
what do you mean? Oh, okay.
You get it.
I thought you meant. Never mind.
You get it.
There's another jack.
Caremio could absolutely rep this jack if he wanted to.
Yep. It's not the worst time to start betting if you're Caremio.
Dan less able to rep the jack.
But Deucey, if you're playing Deuce to
And
And not
checks
really
again.
able to rep an overpair at this point.
Both these guys probably think their hands are good enough to get to showdown.
I would be worried if I were Caremio that Dan Ross has exactly this hand. I don't
Yeah.
like Dan Ross
What is your
probably doesn't
favorite
have a hand like Ace 8. He's probably c-betting that hand or betting the turn.
Yep. And when he has pocket pairs that are worse than a 10, he gets to win. But Caremio just.
He just lets it go down. And,
Yeah.
yep. All right, so Caremio's orange like this.
Oh, yeah.
It's a pilot program. You know how when they're selling pizza or insurance or something, there'll be a person on the corner?
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
things that they spin around.
Like
those,
Buster in
big
Breaking
arrows.
Bad.
Yeah.
Was that
Badger.
Badger in Breaking Bad. Yeah, spinning the thing. It's because like when you see a human, you're kind of drawn to them a little bit more.
Automatically.
Like it's more than if you just put a sign there, like
Sure.
That's not a
you know.
huge game.
So it's the same thing with traffic cones. There's been a few too many traffic accidents in Portland recently.
Yeah.
So they're hiring people to be traffic cones so that people notice them.
I've heard about this.
Yeah, and Caremio's in the pilot program.
That's neat. And when you say a pilot program, I mean they only have pilots who are in
Yeah,
this program.
yeah,
to
because
be
he's actually the
cones?
pilot of Air Force One. Other times.
Yeah, I didn't know if everyone knew that
Yeah,
or
yeah.
not. I didn't know if we were allowed to say that either. But
I don't think we are, but I've done it. Sorry, Joe.
okay,
But yeah, he's the Air Force One pilot.
it's exciting.
But he's also in the pilot program for Portland Municipal
I
Traffic.
wonder what
Codes.
other pilots are in that pilot program. You think the pilot of Marine
Sully
one?
Sullenberger's in there.
That's good. Danny gonna raise up the 8-7 off on the button and just take it down.
The fictional character that Denzel Washington played in Flight.
Excellent.
He's in there.
Excellent. What other? The Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah, of course. Dead but alive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everyone understands that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that the so far anonymous pilot of Marine One.
Yeah. Also Goose.
Oh, may he rest in peace.
Hey,
but
whoa
also
there!
alive.
No spoilers.
Also alive. He's alive though.
Goose never dies. Don't worry about it.
Take me to bed or lose me forever, is what Meg Ryan said to Goose.
Yeah.
Play on Red Man Chew.
Just to clarify.
When Goose was alive, which he might still be.
That'll-
Before you look.
Jeremy with a pretty hand here.
And she was all Southern and stuff.
Yeah. That was before she was Meg Ryan. She was just Meg.
She was just
Meg Rye.
Megan.
My lawyer present to continue this.
Little did everyone know she'd become a big star. Dan Ross has a clear defend here with the King 10, and he's in trouble.
Well, she all of a sudden became the opposite of Tom Hanks in every movie, and
That's true.
that worked out pretty well for her.
You've got mail.
I mean, your idea of going by
That
brown
movie
guy
was
is
very
probably
popular.
not how
Yes,
to
it
find
was. Everybody misses.
Did you one time paint your
Everybody misses. You've got mail. That's correct.
And Jeremy checks back on the ace-high board.
Just
Very
wore a red
surprising.
hat one.
Well, he is ahead, so that's nice.
He is ahead. Will Dan Ross take a shot? He will not.
Lots of hope in our high cards are good going on right now.
Jeremy's just going to bet and
Deny
start-
equity.
Yeah.
That's-
and
that's
Dan Ross is going to call with the King 10.
Okay, I mean, get value.
How about
Sure,
that?
Sure it was.
And the King Jack will play, and Jeremy's going to get to take it down. Boy, this is going to be a happy time for him.
No good.
Wait for the pain. Wait for the pain.
Kick or play.
Can't really see any pain. You'd want Dan to be more demonstratively upset.
Yeah,
right now.
I would like a tier or two.
Yeah.
Pot committed.
That didn't really happen though for us.
Can we get some players who cry
We can.
a little bit more?
Well, I've been pushing for players under the age of 5 because they cry a lot.
They do, and that's good for TV.
Yeah. Strong agree.
Look at this. We got the $40
There it is.
straddle on because three
bad
blinds
marketing?
is not enough for Danny.
Will Stort put on the $80 straddle or the $60 straddle?
He's capable.
Yep. He's done it before. But apparently we're going to stop right here. 4 people will have money in front of them. Ignore that it says Danny under the gun. He's not under the gun. I guess he's got a blind raise.
It's a blind raise. That's right.
King 8, not good enough. And we're down to Dan Ross and the other guys in the blinds.
Dan folds.
Oh, my goodness.
Jeremy folds. That's how you win one with 5 deuce.
That is pretty good. If your name is Danny,
It's $35 right there.
the gambler.
Yeah, he's like Mickey Rourke in that movie, The Wrestler.
He's
Except
like
the
Mark
gambler.
Wahlberg in that movie, The Gambler.
Yeah, I got confused.
Yeah.
We've returned.
It feels good to be back for me.
I feel like I just took a nice bath in a
I
spa.
really thought you were going to say something different the way you queued that one up. I feel like I just took and I was like, here
Well,
it
that's
comes.
that's on you.
Here it comes.
That's on you.
This guy's got a lot of scatological thoughts.
Wow, that's just on you yet again.
Oh, it's on me? I'm just reporting the news. You're the one who's
That's what all of
problematic.
the killers of democracy say.
So that says Stu Younger's got pocket fives, but as you can see, everyone's getting 4 cards, so we're playing Omaha. That'll get changed.
Oh my.
I have 4.
I have 3.
Play like a $30 sit go for 3 hours.
Looks like our dealer got confused as well.
Well, she's fired.
We might.
That is
We could.
anti-influencing action.
Double suited fives.
That is not good.
That's a cool fold though.
Yep,
See how far he threw that?
I did.
Shows how strong his lats are. King Jack 10-6 for Timmer. He plays a lot of these types of hands.
Yep.
Limps him a lot.
At least there's 3 broadways. You can make a lot of straights that way. We saw he made a straight last time though and fold. Whoa, there's a hand.
There's Danny Rossi Ross.
That's
with
a
the
good
old,
hand.
Ace King 9. One suited.
That's a pretty strong hand here. Wish he had better position, but what are you going to do?
Loves to bet in red chips.
Jeremy's going to
Ross.
call here, so I'm curious to see what he's got that he's going to flat.
Probably 4 cards that work together.
Yep. Could be like a
Jack 10-9-8.
yeah,
Jack
6, 7, 8, 9 kind of a thing. Could just be a hand like Queen Queen also.
It is a
Queen
hockey
Queen XX
It is.
that are not terrible.
Looks like we're not going to find out.
Queen Queen 10 9 or something. Queen Jack 8.
We'll never know.
Suited.
Unless he wins.
I would love to know. I want to know. It hurts me.
Can you
Oh, well.
can you explain it to us, Brittany?
Creamy was out. You can see that. So you got the 10-8-8 2 club board, and this is already Dan Ross is like, well,
Who'd you lose your
I hate
there's
this.
4 of us. I mean, how can I ever win?
You
Jen!
just can't. Timmer, as we see, has a 10.
He's also got the clubs.
Yep.
460.
Dan Ross has the ace clubs. Hey, there's Jeremy who does have queens.
Hey, there you go.
We don't know what Danny has. And Timmer's going to bet his flush draw and overs. And 10, actually.
He's
top
going to
pair
get
as well.
bet pot, excuse me.
I'm not,
Yep, I like this bet.
I'm not that
And it
rude,
may just scare everyone away, which is pretty good.
Got the aces out of there.
that.
And that is going to do it. Timmer gets to take it down. That's a nice bet by Timmer.
Yep.
Great. I love that story.
Blocks top, full house.
What?
He's got a quality flush draw as well.
Stakes. That's a great story.
An 8 ain't folding, but everything else probably
Great when
is,
Jen tells it,
as we see.
actually.
Here's a prop bet I love to
He's
do.
got the hat working for him.
Still does.
Let's go fly fishing one time.
No, that's a safari hat.
Let's go fly fishing
There's-
in
yeah, there's a
Africa
really easy answer
on
there.
safari.
Definitely you.
Can you do that?
There's probably fly fishing safari combo trips.
Snap
It's
you.
probably you could really screw that up though. If you're fly fishing in the wrong body of water,
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's why you have a guide. You just have to hope the guide isn't contracted to murder you. And in a secret way where
contracted. You have to hope everyone is in contract.
Oh,
It doesn't
yeah.
matter if they're a
Right, but
guide or
in the
not.
specific scenario where you're in a place that you've never been,
Yeah.
and the guide's like, "Hey, guess what? You can go fly fishing in this river, but the river over there is full of crocodiles."
Yeah.
You gotta be pretty happy if you can somehow know that the guide has not been contracted to leave you there
If
eaten
you-
by crocodiles.
If you knew that, you probably wouldn't be there anymore, though, or you would have conspired
knew
to kill
that-
the guy anyway. Like you'd already be like dealing with that, wouldn't
well,
you?
guess what? We just
Would you be taking their advice?
You know
if
what?
knew
Don't
that?
give any more away because we've just come up with the treatment for our new HBO drama,
It sounds great.
It's-
What's it called?
Safari, obviously.
Oh yeah, but it's not spelled the way you would think,
No, the I is an exclamation
and
point.
it's also an E. So Dan Ross opening
Incredibly unpleasant.
Ace King 7-4 on the button. Really just hoping for folds there, but
Yep.
didn't get it. 2 callers. I would be surprised if Dan bets. I guess he's got a Broadway draw, but he feels like a
Red Wings.
spot to check.
Check.
And in fact, he does.
Check.
Everyone's going to just get to the river. There's another deuce.
Deuce.
One time with the
What
deuce.
is that base?
Dan's
stuff?
got Ace King high.
Me having like
Everyone's checked to him again.
Probably not winning.
What?
Probably not winning. You could take a shot to try and get. You just bet pot. You might fold that, everybody. Figure like no one has a deuce almost ever.
Probably nobody has a queen either.
I like this bet. You're probably losing. Is a jack really gonna call?
Maybe.
He bet pretty small. Is that like
But do you
$55 or
understand why
something?
all of our snap
$65.
reactions was to pick you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeremy has not folded. That's bad news for Dan.
Looks like he's calling.
Yeah, that's not good
that's
at all.
it.
Jeremy might have a queen.
Yeah, or jack.
Thanks for the clarification.
A deuce.
It's got some sort of thing.
Yeah, you can see paint there for Jeremy. So it's either it might be just a queen. It might be a jack. You very reasonably think like ace jack is good there.
That's probably okay.
It's on the floors.
I don't want to be Mike.
No, I just can't. It's an expensive
Wait.
piece of
So you're willing to wear a
I don't hate
Britney
Dan Ross
Spears
going for that,
t-shirt
though.
on this,
That's
and-
gonna-
but
that
you're
should
not
work a
willing
fair
to
amount of the
have
time.
recorded
Yeah.
any of the words that you say?
You don't want to talk
Well,
about soaking.
If I was single, it'd be okay.
Let me know.
I understand. Because Sophia is going to watch this closely.
You beat
Well, not
him or
close.
no?
Jeremy won.
I will. The
Huh?
guy with the full house beat the guy that had.
No.
No, the virginity.
The
That means
virginity.
nobody
Man,
cares about your.
I was at
juices
17. I
more
thought I
than
was drawing dead.
Huh?
You were 20.
No, I was 19.
Oh,
We're 17.
Who can beat 19?
We're good.
20.
But
maybe.
But I got a lot of hand jobs.
I was 20.
Oh,
My high school is all about
this
hand
might
jobs.
be me.
What are we talking about
Yeah,
here?
No
that's
idea.
pretty.
What's your number?
Well, Kareem, what's your number?
Oh, this is how many people they've had sex with.
Ah.
When they were
That's incredible.
well, no, what their
No,
age
I'm
they are.
very
I'm sorry, what age they were when they first had sex.
Ah.
That's the number.
No,
17.
17. Yeah.
17, okay.
All right, what day?
Yeah.
Not awkward at all at a poker table.
Oh,
Yeah.
Brittany got it.
Isn't that one of those things you're not supposed to talk about at the poker table?
Sex?
Sex, religion, and politics?
You can talk about sex.
Ryan's real
I
quiet back
would,
there.
Jack
I would
10, 9,
definitely
8.
take the
That's
room
good.
on,
That's
on
it.
the side of that.
What about Sarky?
Definitely a nice
Way
hand.
to go.
Wait,
Well.
say that again? Oh.
Well,
What else to do?
oh my god.
Jesus.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Put that big bald head in right.
I don't think you understand the term soaking. Holy shit.
Okay, they're really going for
Yeah.
Oh, wow, wow.
it. Timber with top two.
I've sort of stopped caring about the poker here. Like the rest of this is much more engaging.
Yeah, we could just do 2 truths and a lie.
Yes.
So what is it? Somebody say it.
You don't know what Red Wings are?
Does anyone?
Vagina.
Oh no, it's like scratches on your back, right?
No.
No?
That's not interesting enough.
Okay.
You know what it is?
Okay.
Okay.
I don't
I don't know
know.
what it is, but it can't be that. Like she wouldn't
When
freak
you
out about
go
this.
down on the female when it's
Ew.
Oh.
What's the
Yeah,
what's that sex talk show? This is that now.
it's
That's
really
not a big deal.
Doctor what's her
Dr.
name?
Drew.
No, there's
No.
the woman who's like an older woman who does like
Oh, Dr.
Be
Ruth.
careful.
yeah, that one.
Yeah.
But then you put
Welcome to
it
Dr. Ruth.
on your shirt.
It's on your cheeks and then
Yeah.
These people are aware they're being videotaped.
They just, they're wearing masks and they've stopped
How
carrying.
much of that conversation did you hear?
Bella, when did you lose your virginity?
Yes.
No.
Bella sadly walked in on all this.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for her.
What age she was when she first had sex.
So thanks, guys, for creating a classy environment on poker time.
Get over it, buddy. You're gonna watch your
He's gonna call it the King
significant
4
other
Deuce
on a
Deuce
date
That's,
single suited 4 Deuce. That is
That's
rough.
pretty loosey goosey.
The Dan Ross call is a little loose. This is very
and
loose.
there's gonna be a lot more blood
None of these
than
hands
if
are
she was
particularly
on her
good.
period and you had sex with her.
He's gonna need like
Dr.
a hand
Dan
to
over
hold
here.
behind
Yep.
the curtain.
Woo!
If you're hearing it, you're hearing it.
Are you gonna opt for
Monster
that
flop
C-section?
for Dan Ross.
No, I'm gonna
Yeah, that's huge.
Monster flop. No one else.
No one
really
else has
anything.
anything.
though.
so
Danny's got the gut shot straight draw.
that's
there's
not
a
much.
poker game
He's probably,
There's
just gonna,
something.
he's probably just gonna fold.
120
I don't know. It's Danny. You never know.
That's true. He might raise.
Don't act like you know Danny. Danny folds.
He's folded.
Dan Ross's bet.
Caremio's gonna fold too.
It feels like Caremio's also going to fold. Creamio has not folded yet. Okay, there he is.
He just doesn't want to go back to his next shift as a traffic cone.
You could just fly the plane, man. Yeah, fly the plane.
That's what they say. Hey, fly the plane all the way to next week because that's the next time you're going to be seeing
Whatever
Poker
you're gonna
Time.
All right,
say,
we'll see you
like,
then.
Clearly the